What's up, Daz here. I'm watching a TV show called Can't Pay or Take It Away, where high court officers seize properties from people in debt, basically, or people who can't pay their rent. So in this episode, these these officers, are removing a tenant from a flat, and she can't, he and she can't afford to pay their rent. But the interesting point of this TV show, at least, it seems like in nearly every episode they have like immigrant families, African immigrant families or Muslim, Asian, etc. So they're normally on benefits, for example. They've come over here and a lot of them don't work, or they're claiming some sort of, housing benefit, but yet they have multiple children. And this is, goes on to another video about how natives are having less children than the immigrants coming in. But that's on another topic. But, I'll save it for another video. But just listen to this, okay?
We always run up against language problems. It's very stressful for them because they have someone banging on their door, shaking a piece of paper. They don't know.
This program is very pro immigration. So it's like, this guy in particular, very, very touchy feely with these people who, and he's, when they get evicted, they turn around and say, "You're entitled. You're in the council. The council's entitled to house you." Blah 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 blah. Why? You're not even from this country. And why does it annoy me? Because I lived in the hostel for like over 3 years, waiting to get housed. Meanwhile, I was delivering furniture. I used to do removals and delivering furniture and stuff like that. And I would deliver furniture to these new build flats where an immigrant would have this lovely brand new flat and they wouldn't even know how to speak English. They don't pay no rent or anything of that nature. I just found it really, disbelief. But these programs like this seem to want to push the immigration kind of, hey, we'll help you. You're entitled to this. You're entitled to this. These people, wait until you hear how many children they have. Bearing in mind they don't have enough money, not stable, and they're on benefits, but yet they're having multiple children. Let's see how many children the taxpayer's paying for, the British taxpayer, should we?
Who we are, what we are, and what authority we have. The woman who's named on the writ fetches her husband.
Morning. Hello, sir. Yeah, we're High Court enforcement officers. You speak English, do you? Yes. We have an eviction order here to take possession of the flat today. Do you? Yes, now.
Abdi and his wife Jojo knew of their pending eviction, but they hadn't realised it would...
Can you tell me what other country where you can go to where you can go and waltz in the country and be there and get housed? Without even having a job? Do you know any other country that does that? Very few. That's why they want to come over in droves.
Happened so suddenly.
We are the bailiffs, but we're from the High Court.
The couple live in the flat with their 5 children.
5 children. And cut to the chase, the woman's pregnant with the 6th child on benefits. I mean, I don't reckon there should be a law against people having kids that they can't pay for, especially when it goes above 3. 6 children this person's going to have on benefits.
We're expecting their 6th any day now.
It's a disgrace.
Anytime she can have baby tonight, today, now, anytime soon.
When we got there...
Why would you have more babies when you can't afford the ones you already have? Huh?
The young lady was heavily pregnant.
And yeah, this is annoying me, this one episode, but this is in many, many episodes. We're on season 2 here. think they're on season 3 or 4 now. Always stories about immigrants, sob stories basically. Now, I know these people escape from horrible places and you wouldn't want to live there, yeah? But they come over here and they want everything handed to them on a plate. And they have multiple children when they on benefits, basically. I mean, I know there are British families that do the same thing, but still. It just makes me laugh how these people come from another country and they have a sense of entitlement. You know, I mean, it's just.
Our piece of paper tells us that they've got to go. Yeah, she could have a baby at any time. You know, how quickly can the council do something?
How quickly can the taxpayer pay the council out of their money for the council to house these people, these irresponsible people who don't work and have come over here to basically sponge off our benefits?
We don't have the authority to let them stay there.
And live off our welfare state.
Paul explains that Abdi and Jijo have 2 hours to pack up the family's belongings.
2 hours to go.
But I was still enough after the farm to take all things out.
I do understand that. You can come back again.
They've always got the sad sort of music, like so sad. Shouldn't have had so many kids then, should you?
I understand that. I'll give you my card, which is there. You can ring me, and you and I can make an arrangement for you to come back here with a van, take the rest of the stuff.
So you're not going to give the keys to the landlord?
We're not going to give the keys to the landlord. We've got the keys.
Anyway, I'm sorry if I sound like a bigot, but at the end of the day, I just don't think these people should be able to come over here and get everything handed to them on a plate. At least most of these people who get evicted from these buildings don't pay their rent. It's their own thing. Even though the council is paying for the rent, it's normally they normally fail the paperwork and things like this. It's their actual fault most of the time. That's why they get evicted anyway. Not always, but most of the time. But I just find it interesting how these programs, they seem to be they kind of like, it's kind of like working in the public's mind of having sympathy for these people who we need to house, you know. It's kind of, this sort of program comes on during the migrant crisis, you know. It's not supposed to have anything to do with that. It's supposed to be about evicting people and getting people's debts paid, stuff like that. But I'll tell you what's no better, actually. These people, they had evicted these people from a London place. These squatters from an office sort of block building in London. And they're going about being homeless, but yet they trash the place, live like animals, and they say, "Oh, we're humans. Kick us out. We're just humans."
Could be a dog here, so be careful. Good morning, all. Good morning, everybody okay? Just so you know that we have to do this today, and you know, we just want to do it as nice.
Maybe I'll say that one for another video, different subject. But this is another immigrant family that they want to have a sub story for.
He's not in, right? We're high court.
So this guy, he starts threatening that he's going to get the whole entire street, and the whole entire street is Asian, or of, you know, well, basically Muslim.
The debtor is at work and can't be contacted.
Your husband needs to be here to face the flipping music. I know. He needs to feel the pressure, not you. Picking up the pieces.
The £2,800 debt is owed for damage to a rental
Oh yeah, they get a nice little Indian kind of hip hop beat going on as well. Yeah.
The defendant's wife insists they have no way of paying. Friends and family have rushed to her rescue, including her brother.
Because they all don't work.
What they're saying is we're taking the equivalent of goods, and that's going to cause problems in the community.
It causes problems in the community, is it?
It's never happened before. It's an alien concept to us. Bailiffs coming and taking stuff by force.
Stewart's
It's an alien concept to you, is it? Not paying your bills and living life with a freebie and wonder why the benefits people want to get their, people wonder why the people want to get their stuff back, their money that they're entitled to.
If they try to remove possessions, the threats of violence could become reality. 10 minutes ago,
They wanted like something like £10,000, but because of these people, these Asian guys scaring these enforcement officers, they start saying that they can only get £500. They can basically put a tail in the legs in case the whole street comes out, because they all don't work. Well, actually, the guy who does work is the guy who should be in this video. They're trying to contact, and he's apparently actually working. But yeah, I don't know, it just annoys me. I feel this country's being taken over a bit, to be honest. Oh well, it's going to anyway.